Bob Balch!
Whew. We did the rock jam. We did it for the kids.
We did. You know why? Because we're brethren of the rock.
And it's for the kids. Hello, everybody. I'm Ken.
I'm Greg.
We are here at
Circle Our Ranch in Toledo, Ohio.
digesting fine Hungarian food.
Indeed, from Tony Paco's, ladies and gentlemen. They should really sponsor this effort.
They really should. They should sponsor this whole show.
They did.
I'm going to talk to them about that. Oh, we're bringing the Ken and Greg show back. We're talking about some new, some old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding the new. This is a Basshouser Fatfish 32. Got to think about it. It's a mouthful.
It is. It's a glorious instrument.
It is. This is a 32-inch scale bass. Not a 30 and not a 34, but a 32. Brad likes to be different. His first Reverend Signature model was a 35-inch scale 5-string. Came out 20 years ago. While Brad, of course, of New Bohemians, Critters Buggin' fame.
I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know.
Yeah, I know. He's going to sing it. That's good stuff.
He played great. He plays great. We had a great jam at Anaheim last year.
Great jam at Anaheim. Brad's a monster.
He is.
And he believes in this 32-inch scale. We fattened it up, of course, a little bit with the larger semi-hollow body, sort of reminiscent of the Airwave, but these aren't punched all the way through. This is an actual semi-hollow here in the wings. We're doing it in black, of course, the maple neck and this killer Carina burst. Reverse headstock. Brad's a reverse headstock guy. Some are. Some like that. They're tuning. They're playing. Well, I got to make a little adjustment with the tune. You know what I mean? Yeah, note this bridge can be top-loaded or string through, and the bass sounds wondrous with flats on it. But yes, so Mr. Hauser, this is our the second Reverend bass with Brad. There's a blend control. We have our P Blade pickup closest to the bridge, and the Jazz Bomb. Yeah. Check out, and while I am running this Fender Pro Sonic, it is cool to run these basses through clean little tube amps and really hear the difference in the pickups. That's the Jazz Bomb. Here's the P Blade all the way on the other side. So you can hear that sort of percussive thing that's going on with both pickups on. Very percussive, cuts through the mix in a beautiful way, and that hybrid scale is comfortable yet still sounds full and huge. The Basshouser Fatfish 32 with me on bass.
It's wicked.
It is wicked. You're not even used to. I'm surprised you can even play with a bass player now.
Right, still used to Tobster with his left hand and his feet.
Yeah, sounds
Powerful
good.
Combination.
You've got the Bob Balch.
Tell you what, this guitar sings. It's a screamer.
Carina body, 24 3/4 scale. It is made to rock.
But it also sounds great clean. Add a little bit of heat. This is a killer little guitar, I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, the rail hammer pickups keep that bottom end tight for all that percussive thwonk.
Thwonk, if you will, and I believe I will. I'll take it.
But yet not having the blades under the high strings allows the high end to sing. And so it is sort of the best of both worlds pickup. That is the Bob Balch Signature Railhammer pickup as well.
I dig it.
Fu Manchu is one of my personal favorite bands, one of Joe Naylor's favorite bands. Could possibly be Miss Penny's favorite band. We go and see the Fu every opportunity that we get.
I like it.
Here's a band that's been around for 30 years, close to 30 years now. I think they celebrated their 30th anniversary last year, or they are doing it this year. Bob has been in the band for 24 or 25 of that, isn't that correct, LG? And he just, the consistency to their output. I mean, every record from Clone of the Universe, California Crossing.
It goes on and on.
Yeah, I mean, it goes on and on. All the records are consistent and awesome. And the other guitar player in Foo, I'm just going to talk about you, dude. Mike plays a Ampeg, and he's one of those Lucite.
Oh yeah.
And
the Dan Armstrong.
He's got some vintage ones and some reissues, and they both run full stacks all the time, of course, because that's what one does. But Mike's tone is real. A lot of fuzz, and it just sounds awesome, and it's a very narrow band. Scott Hill. What did I call him?
Mike.
Well, that was dumb.
Some says Mike, some say Scott. Bobby
I don't know where my head's
Balch,
at. I don't know where my head's at.
Fu Manchu, hoo.
But the two together, the combination of their two guitar sounds is just a giant wall of
sound.
It's great, and definitely worth checking out.
Fu Manchu is what you're telling me.
It is. It is. Bob came out to Wildwood with us once.
He did indeed. We had a great time.
Wildwood did some really cool Carina Burst versions of that guitar, if I recall correctly.
You recall correctly?
And of course Bob has the Play This Riff website, which is awesome, and he brings in metallurgists from all around the globe.
Metalloids.
And they dissect classic metal songs and many current touring bands and stuff. Stop in and see Bob. He's in San Diego. They stop in on their way through. And we are proud to have Bob on the roster because he rocks. He's the
a cool
real
cat.
deal. He is. He's a real deal.
Bob Balch!
Indeed.
So what colors is this all available in?
This is currently available in Violin Brown and Midnight Black.
Delicious. Indeed. Tell you what, it's a bare bones rock and roll machine, but it sounds damn good.
It is. And the bass contour, again, makes it a real versatile instrument.
Absolutely.
You know?
And of course, you don't lose any highs when you turn on the volume either. That's what I love. That's what needs to happen, ladies and gentlemen.
And you gotta love a guitar too that sounds that good through the OCD into the Twin.
I tell you what.
And you plug it into the high watts or some Marshalls or something, and it's thunderous. Hey,
should we rock out?
Let's do it. Let's
Later,
rock
Ken.
out. See y'all.